From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. Ender Inciarte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Grounded to first. Taken in by Howard. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Standing in, Danny Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Galvis has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Freddie Freeman gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Freddie Freeman.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, second baseman.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Howie Kendrick.
And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Odubel Herrera.
Tehran's ready. Here it comes. Odubel Herrera checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Nope,
and they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Rodriguez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Matt Kemp makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the...
Matt Kemp.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Paredes is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Nick Markakis stands in.
Fielder number 22, Nick Markakis.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Sean Rodriguez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
1-1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. He pulls this one into right. Paredes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Michael Franco strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Tehran into his motion. 2-1 on its way. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Freddie Galvis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jimmy Paredes stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Adonis Garcia is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Adonis Garcia.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Julio Teheran ready to take his first cuts here.
Julio Teheran.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Ender Inciarte digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Inciarte now for 2nd. Digging hard, he's headed for 3rd. And he's safe. Danny Swanson will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with a runner down at 3rd.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches at 1st. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Ryan Howard digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman, Ryan Howard.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Cameron Rupp comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Tehran has his target. Here's the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty, 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Number 35 digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Freddie Freeman is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. At the plate, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for Atlanta. Ground ball left side. 1 there. Back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both. Nick Markakis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now third base coach Bo Porter is going to wave him on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 4.
Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. A.J. Pierzynski stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
2-0 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at-bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Third baseman, number 13.
Adonis Garcia comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Julio Teheran gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Howard is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by Cesar Hernandez. Will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And he was all over the fastball, and I think we're going to see them attack him a little differently.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Teheran gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Howie Kendrick will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. No one out with a runner at second. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Now batting,
Odubel Herrera is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis sprinting after it. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Freddie Galvis gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the double steal is on here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ender Inciarte heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Ball,
And he
that's
takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting,
Danny
Shortstop.
Swanson steps in,
Danny
working on a 1 for 2
Swanson.
game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
baseman number 5.
Freddie Freeman
Freddie
will come forward
Freeman.
now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
foul.
2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jimmy Paredes comes to the plate as we get started
Leading off
here
for
in
the
the
Phillies.
bottom of the 5th.
Well, they
Right
still
fielder,
aren't even on the board yet, so this
Jimmy
leadoff guy needs to get on
Paredes.
so they can manufacture a run.
Ball 1, no
And this
strike.
one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And a
Yeah,
good
2
comeback
balls, 1
fastball
strike.
there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
First baseman,
Ryan Howard is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Ball 1.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Cameron Rupp comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Garcia near the bag at third. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Number 35 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 35.
Tehran sets. First pitch on its way.
Ball,
A
that's
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
We got a full count.
And that misses there,
3-2.
so he runs the count full now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Matt Kemp will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run
Hitting off for the
scored
Braves.
so far.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Nick Markakis stands in, looking to
left
build
fielder,
off that
number
RBI
22.
double from his last plate appearance.
Markakis.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. Kemp will take the turn and head for home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Sean Rodriguez
Now batting,
stands into the
second
box.
baseman,
He's 0 for 2
Sean
so far in this one.
Rodriguez.
And that swung on and missed
0-1's
for
the
strike
count.
one. A runner at second, nobody out. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Galvis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. A.J. Pierzynski stands
The
in,
batter,
reached on a
catcher,
walk in his last trip.
A.J. Pierzynski.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And this is likely extra bases for Pierzynski. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Adonis Garcia will stand in.
Third
He
baseman,
struck out
number
and
13.
popped out in 2 trips.
Adonis
Well, not a great start at the
Garcia.
plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Paredes will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Julio Teheran will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced
Julio
out and popped out in
Teheran.
his previous 2 trips. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead. Ender Inciarte
Now batting,
digs in now
the
after
center
lining
fielder,
out in his last
Ender
try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cesar Hernandez gets things started
Leading
here in the
off for the
6th for
Phillies.
the hometown team.
Second baseman.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Howie Kendrick
Now
stands
batting,
in. Was
left
locked
fielder,
up on strike 3
Howie
in his last trip.
Kendrick.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss
0-2.
by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting,
Odubel Herrera will
Center
get another
fielder,
shot, hit by a pitch his
Odubel
last time.
Herrera.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
Right by him
got
here,
the
and
count
he's set up
0-2.
for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Now a 58-foot
count 1-2.
curveball that misses for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Michael Franco ready to try
baseman,
again.
number 7,
Struck out swinging in his
Michael
last trip to the plate.
Franco.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too,
0-1's
because
the
he had a
count.
chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
No ball.
Swing
2
and a
strikes.
miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Way
1 ball, 2
outside,
strikes,
1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Danny Swanson is set to get us started for the
Leading
late
off for
innings
the
of this
Braves,
one.
Shortstop.
First
Danny
pitch on its way.
Swanson.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Freddie Freeman gets another crack right
First
here.
baseman, number
He's got a
5.
hit in 3 tries to this
Freddie
point.
Freeman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
That's a balk.
And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Matt Kemp digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Chopped weakly to the left. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Nick Markakis stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Rodriguez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Into the box, Jimmy Paredes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. So two are gone now in the Philadelphia seventh, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Sean Rodriguez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, A.J. Pierzynski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out.
Oh, what a play.
Third baseman, number 13.
Adonis Garcia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hernandez into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Cameron Rupp. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Number 35. We'll see if he can turn things around. He's struck out twice thus far.
Yeah, not an auspicious start for him, Matty. But you know what? It's only going to get worse for him if he carries those ABs into this one. You got to forget about it.
Swinging a hard liner to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Cesar Hernandez will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Kemp has a read on it, and that retires the side. Julio Teheran steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. He's around first on his way to second now. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double. Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kendrick is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in,
7,
Danny Swanson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Howard is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Kendrick going back on it at the track, the wall. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
The batter, right fielder, Matt
A
Kemp.
2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman as this lead swells to 7-0. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The left fielder, number 22.
It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Nick Markakis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is over. Howie Kendrick stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Howie Kendrick.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Line drive to left. Markakis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Odubel Herrera will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Inciarte. Still ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Michael Franco will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters...
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean,
Now from 7:55, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here in Atlanta. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Second spot tonight.
Standing in, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out. Gary Sanchez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp giving chase. And that retires the side. Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. 1-2, here it comes. And he looks at a called strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one. Danny Swanson will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and look at the way the rookie's lighting it up. Boy, he could very well be in the Rookie of the Year discussion with numbers like that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Freddie Freeman will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the rise. He's batting over 500 in his last 10 games, so he's as hot as anybody right now.
Bounce to first, right to him, to second for one, back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Boy, you look at the numbers overall, and they're not good, and guess what he did yesterday? Not good. No hits.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Starlin Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Popped high in the air. Garcia is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Nick Swisher into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Nick Swisher.
Hit back toward the mound. Swanson comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Matt Kemp strides into the box now to lead off the
Leading
home
off for the
half of the
Braves.
second inning.
Right fielder, Matt
Into the windup
Kemp.
and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Refsnyder has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping into the box,
Batting third.
Nick Markakis.
Left
He'll get to
fielder,
take his first cuts
Nick
here.
Markakis.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
That's a ball.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4. Sean Rodriguez
Batting center.
takes his first shot
Second
here with a
baseman.
runner at first now and one away.
Rodriguez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A.J. Pierzynski set to take his
Batting
first
seven.
cuts with a man at first and
Catcher.
2 away.
A.J.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a
Pierzynski.
gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first baseman Swisher, and the side is retired. Rob Refsnyder leads it off here. Bottom third of the order
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go here
Yankees.
in the third.
Well, he's
Shortstop.
faced the minimum
Rob
so far, and obviously
Refsnyder.
it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One out here in the Yankees' third inning,
Third baseman,
and standing in is the
Chase
third baseman, Chase Headley. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson moving to his right. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
The pitcher number 40.
Luis Severino
Luis
digs in with his team
Severino.
still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Down the third baseline. And he'll get in there safely. Jacoby Ellsbury will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Ellsbury.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Adonis Garcia digs into the box in the bottom of inning
Leading
number
off for the
3.
Braves. Third baseman. Adonis
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Garcia.
comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Ellsbury. 1 away. Jaime Garcia
Batting
settles
ninth.
into the box for his
Pitcher.
first chance.
Jaime Garcia.
A little
0-1's
tardy
the
there.
count.
No balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. High in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Ender Inciarte will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. Brett Gardner is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sanchez.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 2 down. Starlin Castro in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
In there, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danny Swanson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Line drive to left, and that's down in front of Holliday for a base hit. Freddie Freeman will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Still 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ellsbury going back, still ranging back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. Holiday is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Fielder number 22.
Nick Markakis is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Sean Rodriguez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Rodriguez.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis will take the turn and head for home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. A.J. Pierzynski stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Adonis Garcia is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. 3 runs already home here. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Jaime Garcia gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
And he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And now third base coach Bo Porter is going to wave him on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Ender Inciarte steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him. And that puts a merciful end to what'll go down as a huge... Leading off the inning, Nick Swisher. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Rob Refsnyder stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Refsnyder.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Grounded to third. Garcia is right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Luis Severino steps into the box.
The pitcher number 40, Luis Severino.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
That's a ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strike.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Pierzynski has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danny Swanson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Holiday is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Kemp at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here from the stretch. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Garcia is up with it, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Matt Holiday will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
second baseman.
Starlin Castro will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
The first baseman, number 3.
Nick Swisher will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Kemp on the run, and that ends the inning. Nick Markakis will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Nick Markakis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Sean Rodriguez stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ellsbury is there, 1 out. A.J. Pierzynski will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Adonis Garcia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Rob Refsnyder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Luis Severino comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Center fielder.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Sacrifice attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Brett Gardner. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia in foul ground. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7.
Jaime Garcia steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ender Inciarte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Danny Swanson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Danny Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Freddie Freeman gets another shot. And if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Line to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Gary Sanchez.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Matt Holliday gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Matt Holliday.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kemp waits on it. 2 gone. Starlin Castro will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Ball inside.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 3-0 now.
The count's 3-0.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Nick Swisher will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
First baseman, Nick Swisher.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Rob Refsnyder steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Flips it underhand. Flip goes to Rodriguez at second, and that ends the inning. Matt Kemp will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Nick Markakis steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Swisher over to his left, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Sean Rodriguez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Sean Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chase Headley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chase Headley.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Kemp. 1 down. Now at the plate, Luis Severino. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, and it might be interesting to see if he digs in maybe a couple inches further back this time.
Aaron Hicks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And he is out on the tag. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Jaime Garcia. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you'll see the numbers here coming up. He went the